Jesus Lord. How are your dances music, Fuljens?
I don't dance to this music. I play video games to this music.
I see.
My
so
hands,
you don't.
My thumbs do the dancing. New subscribers today. Thank you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Terry J Studios and Kenneth Paul Media.
Oh.
And Junior
Thank you,
Lewis.
Junior Lewis. Yeah, so Junior Lewis. Look at this. Kenneth was on ENN today, wasn't he?
I don't know. Maybe.
So show me the finger moves for this then.
Can't show it to you.
If you're playing games, you say your fingers move. So
you need a game controller for that.
this is my game controller, so I could be like, if I play video games, which I don't. So I tried playing video games with you though. The Street, what was it? The name of that game?
The Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage. I was pretty good too.
That was good. That was fun.
Yeah.
You gotta do that again.
Like it's just like I get bored because you're just punching and it's like, okay, so how much punching can I do? Like give me something else to do. Oh, you can get a new weapon and kill more. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, you could kick, you could drop kick, you could flip, you could do special moves, stuff. You
Yeah, but like, okay, it's like how much can you do after? But it was fun. Like we play for what, an hour or 40 minutes? It seemed pretty long to me, but
yeah, but we didn't beat it yet. We didn't finish it.
Right. So, did we meet the boss or something?
No, we didn't finish it.
So we only meet the boss when we finish the game.
Right, like the final boss.
Got it.
Final boss.
Okay.
What's up, Wayne?
Hello, Wayne. Mr. Wayne. Mr. Wayne have been in the lab. Has been in the lab.
And what's up, Devin?
Devin. Hello. Devin, do you say if you were attending Ecamm fan meetup or are you in Georgia? Or am I way off?
Let us know.
I can dance to this music. I could dance to this music. I can dance to anything, man. I will dance to this music like the guy you said you dance like, that he was one of the shows that he dances like this.
Carlton?
What's his name?
Carlton.
Yeah, this music is Carltonish.
It's Carltonish.
Yeah, that's you can dance this song.
That's funny. You know, it's funny. Like, you were asking like, what happens? Hey, Samuel. You were asking like, what happens in Squid Games, right? When so I was like, they play red light. For instance, you play red light, green light, 1, 2, 3. And then if you don't follow it, or like this is big robot doll and she turns ahead and she catches that you're moving, this is what happens to you.
I see. I got it. Okay.
Oh, Sammy says you could dance to this.
Exactly. I mean, you can dance to that. It's a little. If we, what would be cool? Like if you can just show a quick clip of somebody in the comments, right? If they can like.
I paused the timer. No,
you did? Okay.
Sammy, we believe you. We believe you.
Yeah. No, I do. I believe you, Sammy, that you because I can dance to it. So if I can dance to it, you can dance to it. Fuljens is the one who's saying that he can't dance to it. But he does a pretty good, what is it, Carlson?
The Carlton? You said you're gonna do the Carlton.
Yeah, but you dance like him. You were the one who told me how he dances.
I could do
so
the Carlton dance.
You could do it.
Hi, Glenda.
Hi, Glenda.
I'm gonna finish this countdown timer. Wait, it started over again. So I'm gonna go to the next scene. Getting me in trouble here.
Yes, well, you chose the song. If you chose the song, like when I choose the song, I'm over there dancing, and so like you needed to come in the screen with your controller, like.
No, it's all good. It is all good. It is all good.
Hello, everyone. Say hello. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna build some blocks over here with the Ecamm Live text interface. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So who of you, which one were on ENN today and saw the overlay that we showed? Or the overlays, I should say, that we showed.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Lyria could dance anything. And yes, Glenda, thank you. I just had some almonds and I had an apple.
Yes, I actually had really good food today. I had cauliflower hash browns with arugula and some pulled pork.
But that was earlier. What about before? Like
no, that was some good stuff.
During the switch up, during the break.
No, that was good. That was all I had. That was enough.
It held you down. Yeah. No, Samuel. What made you think that? I have the KZNs. I still have the KZNs.
My headphones are the best headphones in the entire universe that I have tried. They cancel noise really, really nicely, and they're so comfortable. You know how the ones that I had before, I would just wanted to take them off after like 50 minutes. I wanted to take these things off. And these ones, I kind of forget that they're there. Sometimes when I don't adjust it well, then they give me some trouble. But
No, Devin won't be there.
Aw. Yeah. I'm way off. I used to live in Atlanta, but unfortunately, I'm not there. Aw. Okay.
Silver Lining Home Place says me.
Me, meaning, you were there. You were on ENN, or are you going to...
POV.
You going to POV, or were you at ENN?
Sammy. I mean haircut. Yes, I got
it. Oh my God. Did you get new headphones and new haircut?
That's funny. We will be in the same studio in a couple of weeks, and we'll also be, together live at the POV behind the scenes, right?
Yes, and also Ecamm Live behind the scenes. We're going to be behind the scenes on Ecamm Instagram account, as well as YouTube and maybe LinkedIn.
Maybe LinkedIn.
And we're also going to be with people with video behind the scenes. So check out all those channels. We're going to be hosting them.
Paul was looking for us. Sorry, Paul, for keep you waiting.
Hey, Paul. Where were you looking for us?
And Johnny is here.
Hello, Johnny.
Oh, yeah, and Silver Lining was on ENN. Nice.
Okay, nice, Silver Lining. So which one was your favorite overlay? Because what we want to do today, you guys, is we want to design an overlay that we haven't, for example, thought about, right? That you guys were thinking, can you do this inside of Ecamm Live, right? Can you do this inside of Ecamm Live? So we want to take requests from you, and it could be a collaborative effort with all of you, right? If we can gather it first, and then we can create it with you guys, because we want to know what kind of overlays you like and what kind of overlays you use for your streams yourselves. And then we can design one and show you and learn from the ones that you design. Yeah. So that's what we're trying to do.
Let us know.
Yes.
Now Sammy wants to go. We want Sammy, you to go, Sammy.
Yes,
Listen.
You're so close, Sammy. You're so close.
Sammy, let me see. Sammy is like my neighbor. Right? I still haven't linked up with Sammy. Sammy is basically my neighbor. Let's look at the distance, right? Sammy, we are 3 hours away, driving distance.
You guys, let's talk about something really quick here. Let's talk about Fuljens coordinating the screen on his TV with the background lighting blue and pink, and then his shirt with the lamp in the back, and then his microphone.
I didn't notice that. Well, the microphone is orange, so. Yeah,
but your shirt, your shirt, the background with the lamp, the shirt, the microphone cover.
Yeah, that's purple. Cool. I didn't notice that. That's pretty cool.
So yeah. Oh, here we go, mister. Here we go.
Okay.
So you guys let us know.
Yes. So Silver Lining says, I like the tabs that you had fly up from the bottom, and also like the layers that appeared to not have text.
Which ones?
Maybe like, for instance, are you referring to like what you see now on the screen, Gretchen? Like this red background is a text overlay, for instance, right? Or a filter, right? We could use it as a filter as well. So is that what you're referring to? Let us know.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and then we want to see what I was wondering for you guys, what do you guys stream? What is the topic? What is your stream? What are your streams about? Because that will give us ideas on what kind of designs to teach you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because the highlighter is great for a lot of different. It's very versatile, but we can perhaps do it a different way as well, depending on your live streams.
Right.
Yes.
And so Ana, go back to, I'm going to bring you full screen. And if you could show them one more time, like the finished product of the highlighting.
Okay.
Right. The one that you have.
Okay. Yeah. And I have the animation that's on 3.9. This one is coming up from the top. And then this one is coming up from the bottom. Like that. And then the highlighters are coming up from the bottom as well. And I'm using Stream Deck to do that, but you can also do it with just clicking it manually with a mouse. Yes.
Awesome. Johnny says 95% of my stream are from Building Blocks ideas. That is awesome. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, your stream looks great. Your stream looks great. I was checking out your show. I was checking out your clips on Instagram. Your stuff looks really good. Good job.
I saw one. I think it almost looked like behind the scenes, but it was like the three of you, Johnny. I think that's the one that I kind of saw real quick. But yeah. Okay, so do we have any ideas for them, or should we get started on how to start doing the highlighters and designing this top one? Because I do think that most of our viewers already know how to design this screen that we have, that we're on right now. But if not, let us know. This one. Thank you, Johnny. This one was, believe it or not, you guys, the first camera overlays were designed.
Yeah.
Way back in February?
Yeah, February.
March?
Like late January, early February. Like it's like
before
Building Blocks was called Building Blocks. This was what we designed, and we've tweaked it as we tweaked it along the way, right? And we were able to upgrade the animations, right? Because at that time, right, we didn't have like the fly-in,
right?
We didn't. Had it.
Well, we have fly-ins.
Flying from the left and flying from the right. Yeah, flying. Right. Beta had flying from the left, flying from the right. And when we're providing the tutorials, the native version of Ecamm only had auto, flying auto. Yeah. And then we were just able to do like the crisscross effect, right?
Right.
Yeah, but we didn't even do the crisscross effect at that time. We
because it was auto. We didn't.
Right. We just had the names flying, and we called them the Manila tabs at the time.
The Manila tabs.
Right.
Good times. And we didn't have we just had the rounded edges.
Right.
So we will have the background was rounded, and the camera overlays were square.
Right.
But now we can match it. So every time there's an update, we keep tweaking this design, which just looks different, but it's the same. It's just great. All the new features that have been added to the overlays, you guys, is literally you can design amazing overlays just with Ecamm.
Right.
You really don't, and then it's low bandwidth, you guys. Like it doesn't require that much bandwidth for you to stream it, and it's gonna load beautifully because it is inside of Ecamm, so it's gonna all load up together. It's just a really, really good thing.
Also, at the time, we were importing backgrounds as opposed to using a text overlay as a background, because Ecamm's come a long way since we started the building blocks, right? Because the text overlay was not as flexible before, right? You cannot stretch it across the screen like you have it now, right? So we'd always be importing the backgrounds, and we had it was like a blue background, and the borders were actually white, and it would just do a fly in. But now, as you can see, if we go back to the timer screen and then we come back, you're able to do all these fun crisscross animations with the combination of flying up, fly left to right, and fly top to bottom. So
yeah.
And
even to the same overlay, for example, if we wanted to add something even more, like, I know too much animation could be too much, so maybe we can do the static, but we can add horizontal vertical lines actually to this design, to the camera overlay, and just have it peeking behind each camera overlay. We can try that, and that will make this design look completely different. So for example, you have one show and you want to use the background like that, you just have to turn it on, and then if you have another one, you turn it off, and it's on the same folder, on the same scene. So if we want to try that, Fuljens, now and just show them what I mean by that.
Horizontal, not vertical, right?
Vertical. Because I vertical, so they can go on the top, like on the side.
And so Silver Lining says, streaming about the food I grow, the birds and animals I see living out here in the country, plus cooking and preserving foods I grow. Very nice. Definitely would love to check that out.
For sure. Because you get Silver Lining Fuljens actually wants to have a cooking show. I don't know what time we're going to do that, but he actually wants to have a cooking show live streamed. That's one of his dreams. So because
it's not a dream, but
it's one of your dreams, Fuljens.
It's not a dream.
It's one of your goals.
I've done it before. I produced it, and it came out really, really well, right? And then this was like one of the first videos I shared in Ecamm. People were just blown away by the production value, right? So it's not necessarily a dream, but like I love doing that, so I know I want to do it again. It's been a while, so yeah.
Okay, so let me rephrase that. It is his dream to have a live streaming cooking show. Not actually to do one live stream. Is that better, Fuljens Henry?
You love the word dream, so you can have it. You can have it. Johnny, I could do a T-Bag guy, something here and there. So you'll see, Johnny. You'll see. Right, but it's not just me. It's not just me. It's the both of us.
I'm gonna be producing for him, you guys.
No. Ana will be on screen. Don't make me have to put a poll up on YouTube. I don't even need the poll. You're gonna be there on camera, cooking also. So yes. Okay. So let us go into demo mode. Yep, and Silver Lining is saying to do it. Yes, we're gonna do it. Maybe probably like in December. We're gonna do a little something. Okay. Let us go into demo mode, and we are going to bring up our text overlay panel, which is now standalone, guys. If you have the latest Ecamm beta, right? If not, please head on over to ecamm.com/beta to get the new ones, because this is amazing. And as our peeps like to say, a game changer. Okay. So Ana, I need some of your guidance here, right? So what would be the appropriate text to type if we wanted to create a vertical box?
So let's say that we want to create the vertical box to be a lighter red, for example, right? So let's go for the background, to be a lighter red. So let's color pick the red that we have.
But let's take one step back, right? What do we physically type here instead of text, right? So because we're gonna have to manipulate
retrograde
it.
is happening right now with us.
Yeah.
Let's click on background, please.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now that we got that, click on the color picker, please, and choose a lighter red for the background.
Okay. And
Retrograde in full effect.
Right. And then, so this is not light enough for you, is it?
Right. So how about you color pick
Let's
the
go
background?
into the actual, which background are you referring to?
The one that we're on right now, the red. Just color pick that one, and then just kind of move the wheel to the yes. There we go. Yep. And then just make it. There
How about that?
just not so bright.
Not
Go
so
down
bright.
a
As you
little.
said, bright.
Yeah. Yeah, just like kind of
Like that.
a little bit darker. Yes. Okay, let's try that. Now on the text, we're gonna write red. Go and yeah, there we go. Yep. And we're gonna write red vertical.
Red vertical. On the same
yeah.
line.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it's going to be let's do the left. So red vertical left, so that we know there's going to be on the left side. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Awesome. So now save it. Lower the right. And now save it. Let's see. That's going to be really thin. Okay. So now stretch it.
Well,
back. I mean, close it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then,
so now put it behind.
Right, but
left.
so once we have like this, right? Should we stretch it out some more?
I don't know. That's what we're playing with right now.
Because you see what's going on here. So
put it under the camera, please.
Okay.
Under our camera.
Let me just follow these instructions, guys. Hold on.
Yeah.
Actually, it has to go at the very back, right?
And then just move it down a little bit so that we can just see like the top, a little bit of the top. Yeah. So something like that. Or even, we don't even have to see the bottom. We can just see the top and then just make the other one on the other
like
side.
zigzag, right? So like
Yes.
maybe like top, bottom, top, like okay,
Yes.
Okay. All right. But there has to be a clear and concise way of how to manipulate it so it could stretch across the screen. I know like we've been successful, you've been successful, Wayne's been successful at it, right? But like I just tried it now and it's jumping around. Is it because that, of what we typed, red vertical left? Is it because of the amount of text we've typed?
So if you want to try it a different way, you can, but it is just like when we do regular backgrounds, right? So it's either we increase the margin and play with the margin.
Oh yeah, the
right?
margin too. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so we can do that.
Okay, awesome. What's up, Rich? What's going on, Lewis? Good to see you here. And then Wayne does, yes, Wayne we know. Wayne used 85% Ecamm. Oh,
Yes.
ENN inspired designs. yes.
Wayne does great, you guys. Like he
Wayne does
applies
great.
almost everything he learns.
For sure.
So yeah, so Fuljens, we can do that, but at the bottom one, because it has the name,
because that's
the
in
bottom
Manila
tab,
tab, yeah.
maybe we can move it to the other side.
Right. So
But then
like
we
this
do-
probably can go, for instance, like over here, and then yours can probably go over here. Just these are just examples, right?
Yeah. And we can make it skinnier if you want to, but these are just things that you can do that will be easy and will make change your design as you go along.
Yeah, especially if you add a bunch of them, or if you don't have like these Manila tabs in the way, you can have more free range.
Right. And you can also do it for the background. So you can add it to your background and just make the background like this. So we have something like this on the end. So you will just extend the vertical and you just make it, top to bottom and then just have them crisscross. And then you can also make it from the bottom and animate it coming from bottom to top. You can
I'm gonna check something, right? So let's say we were to maybe increase it to 50%. And then, yeah, see, like now it's just like a fat.
Yeah, I mean, so it will just depend on what you want to do, right? So I wanted to make it skinny like that. So
Sorry,
that's what
I'm
we
blocking
chose
you.
it. So you
Yeah.
can you can do, yeah.
There
So I
we
wanted
go.
to make it skinny, so I did that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Design that.
But yeah. But I'm wondering also, like, cause like when you have your design, right? Did you have that amount of text on there? Like, for instance, red vertical left.
Well, I didn't because my design didn't call for that many texts, right? But if you can just do what you want to do, like I wanted to make it that long, but let's try the way you're thinking and see what happens, right?
Right. All right. So, for instance, here, let's say vertical left, for instance, right? Let's try that and see what that does. Maybe if we made it, if we had less text. And then let's bring this back up to the front and try manipulating it that way. Yeah, it's being jumpy today.
Yeah, it's just,
Being
it
very
will do it
jumpy.
the same way.
Yeah.
It will just do it the same way because of it's vertical. So we're kind of, we're faking it.
Yeah.
Right? So it's
Yeah.
not meant to be that way. So that's just a shortcut for it.
Right.
So you just play with it. And the longer you want it, right? The longer you text, if you want to, for example, from top to bottom, you just create the text, name it as long as you want it so that it will be, like the pixel will be the right amount of pixel that you want on it.
Johnny
So we can do
mastered
it
this
from-
recently. So Johnny says decrease the size to make it skinny. So let's see if yeah, see, it's still getting it fat. But look, it's working a little bit better now.
Decrease the size, so the lower the margin.
The margin is pretty low, but let's do that again.
So there we go, yeah.
And then I had the font is also decreased.
Okay.
Right. I think that is the correct procedure. However, Ecamm is being very retrograde Monday right now. So this thing don't want to play with nice right now. So, but I think you're right. You're absolutely right, Johnny. And then, as Ana would say, if it gives you trouble, delete it and start again.
Delete it, just try it again.
Ana, this is for you.
Oh shoot! Thanks, man. Yeah. So
Okay.
this is really cool. And then
Yeah.
we can have a bar come up, like the animation fly in from the bottom with text, just like we did today for ENN.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then from the top, flying from the top.
Right.
That's going to be
So
great.
so that we definitely can do, because like I know the horizontal design is not going to give us trouble. So let's get out of demo mode and we're going to start a new scene. Right? We'll start from scratch. Actually, you know what? It's this way we don't lose our cameras. This is what we're going to do. We're going to duplicate this scene here. Okay. So now that we duplicate this scene here, before we go into demo mode, let's hide a few of these overlays. We're going to hide our backgrounds, and we're going to hide our manila tabs. Goodbye, manila tab. Goodbye, manila tab. All right, so we have this here now. And let's come a little closer. Okay, awesome. Right, so now let's kind of like give this like a little facelift, right? And then let's hide the Building Blocks logo here in the corner. All right, so we have a clean slate. So now let's go back into demo mode.
And one of the cool things
Mm-hmm.
of 3.9 is the new options for cameras, right? You have really fun camera overlay options.
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to do that, but that's going to be like the finishing touches, right? So first off, let's create a background. So we're going to create a background for the cameras. that's not going to actually be like our camera borders, but we want a background behind the cameras first, right? So we're going to do that first. All right, so let's start off with, okay, this time we can feel free to type camera background because it's not going to give us any problems. And let's increase the margin here a little bit. And let's find our opacity. Awesome, right? And we want this to be white. And now let's bring that opacity back down for the font. So I believe it's silver lining. So silver lining, I don't know if that's what you're referring to earlier. This is basically what it is. This is how you create your text boxes. As you know, we've been demonstrating throughout the show, is to add the background and remove the opacity from the text, and you just have your solid text background. Okay, so we're gonna add this, and we might have to manipulate this just a little bit because we want this to stretch behind the cameras. Sorry, Ana, blocking you for a little bit. Block myself soon too. Okay, so when it does stuff like that, might have to awesome. Almost got it. Perfect. Okay, and now let's bring this behind or under our cameras. Awesome. Right, so we have that. And then actually, you know, we can actually fill in the space of our cameras. We can actually increase our camera size a little bit, but we need that space because we're going to add some borders to our cameras, right? So this is just the step one, right? And then now let's just create a little bit more space because we need to make some space for the camera borders. So I'm moving you away a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. No. I was just looking to see if the folders were created and the
the folder is there. The folder is there.
And the layers were named and everything, and I think you're doing pretty good, buddy.
Right, because what we did was we didn't want to start from scratch. We duplicated this scene. We duplicated this scene, and then removed the yellow borders and the manila tabs, right? So basically that's what we're working with, right? So we have that. So now we're going to create a top and a bottom border, right? So let's start with the top border. So this is going to be, we could just type top border. And I don't know, I think that horizontal text overlays are much easier to manipulate than the vertical ones, right? I know, like,
guys, just in case you didn't know,
more of a trick to it.
Just in case you didn't know, Fuljens does not like vertical. Like, he does not like vertical. Whenever I'm like, okay, it's vertical today, he's like, he does not like vertical. So if he has something to say about vertical, he said it all today. So you guys witnessed it. Him just vertically going for it because it's retrograde.
Yeah, sure. All right, so this is going to serve as our top border here. Let's have this go across the screen. Look at that. Look how easy that was. There's no jumping. There's none of that. All right.
It happens for vertical too. You just have to know the tricks.
And we can add a little bit of a accent to this thing, right? So we can add a border, and what that's going to create is going to create a line right above or in between the like this dark gray and the white, right? So we could change that color to whatever we want. Perhaps we can change that color to our building blocks yellow here, or the building blocks gold, right? So we'll do that. All right, so you have a little bit of...
Go back there for a minute, just in case there's some who do not know. Can you zoom in and show the
border? Mm-hmm. Right. So right here, if you are in Ecamm Live Beta 3.9, you have the border feature. And this is where we, this is the slider, right? So if you increase that, and I'm actually going to increase a little bit more because it needs to be a little bit more prominent. And then when you highlight here, let's zoom out. Now you can change the color, right? So you can see the color changing now, right? But we're going to change it to this color here and save.
Did you guys remember how we used to do this before? Just like we used to do the camera overlay, which, they can't.
So the old school way was to create a rectangle, as we see up top, and then create another rectangle and try to resize it within the second color, right? So you have two rectangles, one slightly smaller than the other, two different colors, and so the one behind it will serve as the outline. But now, the magic of 3.9, the borders are, what did I just do? No, did not want to drag that. Just leave that as is, Fuljens. Leave that as is. Okay, so that's that, right? And then what we can do to save us some trouble, we can take the top border and option drag. And we're going to drag it to the bottom of the screen. Okay? And let's change that to bottom border. Let's bring our opacity back up. And we can just say BTM, for instance, because we know what we're talking about. BTM border. Let's go back in there and bring that opacity to 0. And now this one here, the background, we could change this to this color. And the border, we can change it to our red, like the dark red. And let's save. Okay?
I like that dark red.
Yeah. Okay. Is it prominent? It's not like showing up as much though. I don't know if I need to make this a little thicker, or is it just because it's kind of like blended in here? Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of like blended in there. But unless we make this another color. How about this, right? We can do this. We can take this and let's invert it. We're going to make
Johnny's
this.
over there agreeing with you about vertical.
We can take this and then take the border and make the border the yellow like we had up there. There you go. All right, so that's better. That is better. All right, that's better. All right, so we have 3 backgrounds. We have the camera background, we have the top border, and then we have the bottom border. So those are the 3 overlays that we're going to be using. And last but not least, before we start animating stuff, start animating.
He's full of everything today, you guys. He's full of vertical complaints.
I've been using that. I've been using the animating, right? We're going to add borders to our cameras, right? And now if you haven't seen it before, just like how you can add the borders to the text, you can add your borders to the cameras, right? The previous overlay that we've shown you, right? This overlay here, these borders are text overlay borders. Whereas now, if we go, where's my scene? If we go here, we can actually now add borders to the camera itself. Click the pencil here and then go to border width and just increase that a little bit. And unlike the text overlay, you could actually see where you're at. So we're at like 10. We're at 10%. Now we're going to click the background and make this our yellow as well. Actually, maybe red. That'll probably stand out better. Since it's so thin. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. 10. And change that to the red. All right, cool. All right, so we have that. And now we want to animate everything, right? So this top overlay here, we don't need the color picker anymore, at least for now. We're gonna select fly in from the top. The bottom one is gonna fly in from the bottom. And the white camera background will have that flying from the left. Okay. Let's get out of demo mode. And let's check to see what this do. So this is the original, this is the OG, and this is the new one. And this is similar to like what we did on ENN today. So it goes something like this. Really cool. Let's do that one more time. Pretty cool.
I'm waiting for it to show.
Something else too. There's something in the way, which is, yes, our original text background. So it's like it was the same color as the bottom. So we're gonna hide that and let's try that again. Let's try that again. There you go. So now you see the full animation without that red text background.
You know what I'm thinking?
That's really cool.
You know what I'm thinking?
Mm-hmm.
That the white is really white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What color should we change it to?
Like less white.
Less white. Thanks.
Like
That's
less
helpful.
white. Like, for example, we can do. Let's try gray. Let's try like a lighter gray than the top you have, the one that you have on the top.
Got you. Let's see here.
And you guys, you see me texting. I apologize for it. My son decided to wait until the last minute to do his homework. So he's asking for help for Spanish homework. So I'm here just like trying to help him out. And I'm like, I'm streaming. And he's like, I'm going to fail the class if you don't answer this. And kids.
How about that? I don't know. That's looking a little dirty.
Wait, yeah, but but let's play with the colors though. But I think that the white is too white. But then again, you guys, you can help me out here or help us out. If you think the white is cool, then cool, right?
Right.
Cool. If you think the white should be toned down a little bit with a different color, suggest a color that will work great with this.
Well, let's see.
Please.
Let us see. When the lady says she don't like something, you gotta change it. That's the
Ooh,
rule
let me
there.
record this, bro.
Oh, please. You ain't gotta record it. You already know. All right, so let's change it. Oh, Mercury. How about that? There you go.
Let's see. Okay, let's try it. Let's see how that
Mercury.
works.
How about that? Wait, Command Z. That's not what we wanted. Camera border background. And since it's in retrograde, let's select Mercury. Is that a little bit better?
I guess let me see. Johnny's saying that he likes white.
Yeah, I like the white too. The white was
All right,
good.
wait. It was just one person. Let's see.
I'm just saying I like the white too.
I also think that's a little bit more. Go ahead.
I think that the issue is pewter. The issue is that the camera borders the cameras are too small. We can actually fill out the space a little bit, right? To make it less white.
Maybe that's what it is. It's just like a lot of white going on right now.
We will do that. We shall do that. So for instance, if we go back and make it white again. Okay. And I believe this is already on custom. Silver lining. Well, with a name like Silver Lining, I could see why you like the silver.
Okay, you see, let's keep trying. Let's try because I'm telling you, it's like.
Okay, so it's like less in there.
Less than Glenda. He cares because he gets his Wi-Fi kind of manipulated if he doesn't get his homework done. So yeah.
How's this?
Okay, that's a little bit better
Right.
because the borders are not so thick, but the white is still too white, in my opinion. What is
Sounding racist right now.
Listen,
like on ENN.
he took it there, you guys. Okay, all right. Gorgeous Henry, you are very retrograde-ish tonight, aren't you?
No, that was Doc. Doc was, I don't know what you said. You said something about the Coming to America.
Yes, I did. And Paul, I agree with you. But do I dare say that? You know, no. I agree with you. Yeah. Fulgens says that all the time. You loving that Fulgens, Henry, but yes. Yes.
All right.
Oh, shoot.
So let's
Okay,
go. Like
so-
now that we have the camera border, the cameras, we filled it up a little bit more. Let's change this back to. Let's find the silver. Let's do silver for silver lining.
Silver lining, or what is pewter? What do you pronounce
Pewter.
that?
Pewter is a
Pewter?
type. It's a kind of like of a silver, also like silverish.
You
But,
see, like it's a little bit toned down, so it's kind of blends in with everything. So it's like you just like food, right? Fulgens food, so the food has to blend in. You don't want like something that's gonna be like wow, and you're like, who was this? You want to just blend in, right? Like pairing your wine with some food that's just gonna go.
Let's get out of the demo mode, but yeah. So this is a work in progress. If this is not the final one. But let's bring this up a little bit here. I'm bringing up the bottom one. There you go.
You know what?
And bring down the top a little bit. Awesome. Okay. And let's hide everything again. That looks really cool.
I like the top gray and the bottom. I mean the red. I like it. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
You see, and even if full. Oh no. That's good.
You know something too, right? The another idea. The camera background can be building blocks. Yellow, for instance, it could be like this.
I'm so biased to that. That just looks great.
Right.
I'm so biased to
Right.
it, and especially because the yellow border on the gray bar is not so visible right now, so it kind of blends in.
Right.
I really do. I like this way, like just
Yeah.
because I am. So, you guys, what do you think?
And
What
then,
do you think?
if we wanted to incorporate the white, so I'll do it on my side, for instance, right? The border with color on the camera border, that can be white. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so I have it, but as you notice, it doesn't stand out as much as the red. So I'm going to Command Z that if it allows me. Yeah, it didn't stand
Yes,
out as
Fulgens,
much.
you guys, please, that looks so great, Fulgens, because the white was just too white, and I know you and Johnny like the white, and actually Paul liked the white also.
I mean, yeah, it looked good, but
You know what? All the guys like the white, and the ladies were over here like. Ladies.
but now this I like this way better because those are
Yes.
colors. Because I'm of
Agreed.
course I'm biased to it also. So
And the gray it looks great on top.
yeah, the gray
The
looks good on
bar
top.
gray.
Yeah,
It looks really great. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it.
so that's
So then,
right. We can also show how to add the scrolling ticker and mask it like how we had that on ENN. And Johnny missed the camera border part, had to step out. So Johnny, I don't know if you're referring to this. So on the camera overlay itself in Ecamm Beta 3.9, you click on the pencil and you have corner radius, right? And you have border width. So we currently set border width to 10%, and we highlight the little color box here. That'll bring out your color picker, and you change your color, and you have your camera border. So let us know if that's what you're referring to. But that's how, this is the new school way of adding the camera borders. But if you would like to animate your camera borders like this, continue using the text overlays.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's that.
And the coolest thing about this, you guys, is that you can create this anywhere you are, right? You say you're out, and all of a sudden you have planned, for example, to have 2 guests, and then all of a sudden your one guest goes, you know what, my friend, is really good about this, and we can talk about this. Can she come in or can he come in? I don't know if that happens to you guys, but it happens to me, right? And then I'll be like, okay, and I can design it right there, but just add in a third camera. I know the text overlays. I can copy from scene to scene, just bring it in there all inside of Ecamm. I don't have to go back out to either Keynote or Canva to redesign it, bring it in, get that transparent background going, all of that stuff, right? Even though now in beta, we have the screen overlay, this share screen overlay, which is amazing. But that's what we had to do before. Now with this, we can just create it inside of Ecamm. That's one of the most, it's just flexible, you guys. Flexible.
Yeah. Especially if you want to do the basics like your camera borders and so whatnot, you know, that's perfect case use for that, right? So now let's say you wanted to add, because again, like this can be for any type of show that you have, right? Because now if you and a guest, this is a perfect setup that you have. And now with the Ecamm beta, you have borders around your text, you have borders around your cameras. This is really good, right? So we're going to lock this in because we're not going to make any further changes to this setup, but now we're going to add a scrolling ticker, right? You can add your scrolling ticker in the bottom, but today we tried implementing a top scrolling ticker, right? So let's try to add that now and mask the edges to give it a look where it's not scrolling from one end of the screen to the other, okay? So we're going to go into demo mode again, and let's bring up our text overlays, and we are going to type the following. Let's decrease the margin here. We're gonna actually keep the background and keep it the color of, actually, we might come back to that because we can either do, I don't know, you choose, right? The background for the scrolling ticker, will it be red or will it be the yellow?
Gray.
It cannot be gray because it's going to be on top of the gray.
It's going to be on the top.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
It's trying to be different.
I thought it was going to be on the bottom. Okay. I was thinking in Spanish right now, you guys.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah. So let's do. let's do yellow.
Okay.
Yellow.
All right. So what I like to say is, hold on, and this is going to be black. So I'm going to type the following: scrolling sticker instead.
You calling it sticker?
Scrolling ticker.
Oh, I see.
Because Ana likes to say scrolling sticker.
I don't know why though. I'm getting better at it though. I know how to say beta now, and I know how to say ticker.
And also, guys, if you want, remove the shadow, right? So this is what it looks like with the shadow, and this is what it looks like without. So we're gonna do it without, and let's add that, and we're gonna bring this to the top. And as you know, this is like moving a little too fast, right? So we have to bring the slider over to the tortoise. Let's do that a little bit more.
And after you do that, let's see in a full screen, see how it looks like.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, we're not done. And then we're gonna decrease this a little bit. This on 23 size. Let's bring it down to like 20. Yes, 20 is the magic number there. Awesome. All right.
Okay, so I'm seeing it on YouTube, and it doesn't look too shabby.
Johnny's doing it along with us. All right, so now,
nice.
Now we want to mask those edges, right? Because we don't want the scrolling ticker to go from one end to the other, right? So we're gonna mask those edges now. So we're gonna go back in there. Actually, before we do that, let's bring the scrolling ticker into our Ana and Fuljens folder here. So that's there, right? So we're going to create...
So Glenda, let's celebrate Glenda and Fuljens real quick, please. She ordered her ZV-E10 with a kit lens today. Congratulations.
Yep. Congrats.
And then, okay, Glenda, and then this is going to be her first camera. Yes. Okay. Yep. Congratulations.
Yes. Awesome. All right. So now we want to create the mask, right? So for that, we can do MSK for mask for short. We're going to do mask 1 or mask 2 or mask L or mask R, right? But let's do mask 1, mask 2. Okay. And we're going to change this to the color of lead, right? Because that's the color that we're using up there. And let's bring the opacity down to 0. Okay. So this one here, we're going to bring this up here and bring it to the far end, right? But I see a little snafu that we have here, right? Because if you notice, we have this border here, right? So now the mask is in the way of the border, right? The mask is revealing. Like, so if we were to move the mask over, the text is going to scroll like past that, right? Let's take a look. But what we can try, this is something that we haven't tried before, Ana. We can see if we can add a border around the mask. Right? And see if that helps. No, it's not going to help because it's going to add it to the top and the bottom of the thing. Right? But that looks a little cool, but that wasn't the idea. So we remove it. Right. But what we can do is if we want to stick to this type of design, we can take top border and remove the border, and that will solve the issue.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You know, Fuljens, I didn't want to say anything. But like I liked it with a border in the top, but not the bottom border. So like the top border was cool having the yellow there because you have the yellow at the bottom of the red. So that was cool. So later after you finish this, maybe we can see if we can do something like that. But like this, it looks good.
Right.
Yeah.
But for the sake of just providing the tutorial, just how you would create this, and we'll do something we'll take it a step further after this, right? So we want to keep the same dimensions. We wouldn't bring it over to the other side. So let's option drag, right? And then when we option drag and we have it in place, let's change this to mask 2, MSK2, right? So now we have mask 1, mask 2, okay? And let's get out of demo mode so you can see what that looks like. Right, so now the scrolling ticker is within those borders. And that looks pretty cool.
Looks good, yeah.
Okay. So now let's say, oh, I don't want the scrolling ticker there, or, I want to go back to putting the border around the top gray rectangle and so on and so forth, right? So this is what you would do. What you can do is create a new group, and turn this into ticker. Let's just type the ticker here, and then we're going to take MSK1, MSK2, and scrolling ticker and bring that into our ticker box, our ticker group, right? So now it's standalone. Okay. And then now let's go back to our camera background here. No, not camera background. Let's go back to top border, and let's bring that border back in. I would definitely like percentages for border at least, and margin, right? Just like we have it in the camera margin. So there you go. So that is back now. But it's back, but it's not, because if you notice, like on the right side, maybe because it's locked. So let's do that again. And notice that it's not doing that on the other side. Let's do that one more time. I'm gonna remove border and increase it again. Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know if you noticed it, Ana, that on the right hand side, it is not cooperating with us.
Let's wait. Okay, because the comment. Yeah, there we go.
And I noticed that it's doing it. Sorry, I know it's doing that for both the bottom and the top. If you notice.
Is it because let's move it away from the edge and see what happens.
Well, in order to move it away from the edge, we're gonna have to kind of
Okay,
like decrease
so it's
it.
there. It's actually there. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
that
probably
it's
just too
close to
stretched
the
out.
edge. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
There we go. Yes.
All right. So we have to it's just a matter of resizing it.
It's all the way to the edge.
Not really.
I can see.
When we get out of demo mode, you'll see it much better.
Okay.
And then let's do the same thing to bottom border. Let's bring that in.
So that's a safe zone. It's just like designing for you guys. Designing, oh my gosh, you have to make sure those safe zones you stay within those, because you see a design and it looks so great, and then you go on and it's just gonna cut it on your live streams. It's just like, yeah. When we design some posts and then it's cut in Facebook.
All right. So that looks good. Let's get out of demo mode so you can see it much better.
Yes, let's check this out.
I think that's better. All right, Glenda, you got some birthday money.
Yeah. You guys.
Nice.
You're all of that. You guys, this month of October is Fuljens' month of birth. He was born in October. His birthday is coming up pretty soon.
Leveling up.
Yeah. He's gonna be a whole person, I guess. Like when you celebrate the big, how old, you know what, Fuljens, can I ask how old I think you are?
Ask.
Okay.
How old do
you guys think Fuljens is going to be on October? Can I say your birthday?
Is this going to be a trivia? Yeah, of course.
Okay. On October 19th. On October 19th, Fuljens is going to be X.
Mm-hmm. This looks
I
really
mean,
good,
not
by the way.
X, but like.
Right. Not going to be
Oh my
X.
God.
Wait, hold on a second. This is what you just did to me. Hold on. I'm gonna show you something here. Where is it? While they're guessing.
Oh, Catherine.
Yeah,
He says-
welcome.
Welcome. You just came right in. We're guessing how old Fuljens is going to turn on October 19th. So you get to choose your first time visiting your vote. You're entering stuff.
Look.
21?
This is what you did. Look, this is what you did.
On October 19th, Fuljens is going to be...
You asked me.
Oh my gosh. I didn't say that, universe. Please just move. Just take it out.
And then it's gonna look. I'm gonna make him fly in from the bottom.
Okay. Him? You're going to make him play from the bottom? Oh boy. We just have to mention his birthday. He gets all, yeah, giddy up. Okay, so we have 21s, the big 40, 66. Oh, okay. Oh, so what? You're 66. Good for you.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, happy
belated.
birthday. That's awesome.
Yeah,
yes.
that was this past weekend. Nice.
Yeah.
It's not
Glenda says 40.
Paul.
A6? Okay, 30? A6?
The sneakers?
Ashkeys?
The sneakers?
A6? Sneakers?
The sneakers. The
A6?
ASIC
Are sneakers? What age are the sneakers? A6. 30? Terry? J Studios? Hi. 30? Keep going.
That's it. That's
You
all we got
guys?
so far.
Okay, well, I want them to keep going because we have 10 more people who need to vote.
Oh boy.
Actually, 8 more people who need to vote.
We have some quiet viewers too. They might probably not gonna vote. But hold on a second.
I'm about to get them out. Glenda finally caught up with me. Richie. Okay, Richie, hi.
Where's
30. Okay, we have some votes on 30. We have some votes on 40. 21. Paul was trying to be cute.
Where's my sound effects panel here? That was so funny. What happened earlier when Doc said that he saw the thing look like him.
That was funny. And then after he said it, but without the teeth.
Oh, this
my
is too
gosh.
loud.
Wait, you guys, Fuljens is trying to play something right now.
It's playing. Oh, Isaac's.
Well, I don't see it.
Means 40. Wait, no, I'm not playing it. I'm just playing the song.
Okay.
That's the trivia music.
Oh, got you. ASIC means 40. Oh, okay.
Got you.
Oh my gosh, Fuljens, somebody said something that neither one of us knew.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, Paul says
ASICs are a rite of passage. So you guys know ASICs. So Fuljens didn't know about ASICs, neither did I. So is he really 40 or is he 30? Silver lining says 40.
You saw what Paul said. Paul said
No.
Glenda finally caught up with him.
On the 66?
66?
Route 66?
Route 66?
Fuljens kill the music.
Listen, this is quite more enjoyable than...
Oh my gosh, for sure. Listen, okay. Were you guys at Leap Into Live? Were any of you Leap Into Live? Leap Into Live country song?
This is staying on my Rodecaster Pro. I am not removing this because this is just like brings back all the fun memories of.
Paul is a Leo. Glenda is a Libra. You are a Libra. I'm a Gemini. I bet you there are a lot of Geminis in the audience right now and the viewers viewing. But Fuljens, can you tell them your age, please?
Yes, October 19th, I'm going to hit the big 40.
Oh, he's such a baby.
Oh boy. Wow. And why would you say that? That's messed up. That's messed up. You know what?
Who else was at Leave? Save me, people.
You get the... Yeah, Catherine, it's burned into Catherine's brain.
Exactly, Catherine. That was not right. That was not right.
Flashbacks.
For sure. It's like, yeah. I was like, you know what? Lower that music. That's it. Johnny over there is like, yes.
Mm-hmm. Silver Lining likes the trivia one. The trivia one is way better. I agree.
It is, definitely. Yes.
We know Paul was at Leap. Paul is the
yeah,
Leap.
Paul, we know you were at Leap.
Paul is the Leap MVP. The Leap MVP.
You see? I wonder how many Geminis are there in there. We already came with one. Richie is a Gemini.
Nice.
Let's see how many Geminis are in the audience. I'm telling you.
Oh, Paul could be my father. Oh my gosh.
Paul could be your father? Paul will be saying to you, I'm your father.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
How many Geminis? Actually, you know what? Just write your zodiac sign because we are in retrograde right now. So retrograde is actually in Libra, which this is why the retrograde hasn't been that crazy. Because if you all know about Libras, like Libras just want to kind of balance and they just want to be cool and kind of like under the radar, doing things under the radar, which is a little freaky sometimes. But like you don't know what they're going to do, but it's going to be cool, right? Fuljens is a Libra. But so
I don't want to jinx it, but so far this hasn't been as a roller coaster like the last one.
Well, so Fuljens, the last one,
I just want to speak too soon.
The last one was on Gemini. So right? So that makes sense. And then this one is in Libra. Someone is on. Correct me if I'm not correct. I do believe that the last one was in Gemini, so that's why it was so hectic.
Yeah, it was because you were involved, Caleb was involved, Margaret was involved. I remember that clearly.
We were, yeah, it was something. It was very chaotic.
Caleb,
but now it's the
Caleb,
Libra, so
Caleb
it's not.
fled town. That's how bad it was.
Caleb is, I'm going. I'm done.
Caleb was
But-
out.
No, he's traveling after the retrograde. He was traveling after the retrograde. He was making plans, but he said he's gonna make it after the retrograde because plans during retrograde can be messed up. Which is why I planned Fuljens' birthday before the retrograde so that the plans could be cool. But yeah.
But the big 4 will be live on Ana and Johnny. There's not gonna be much celebrating. I'm telling you the truth.
Fuljens. Wow.
Oh.
I want to know how many Geminis are in the audience. I keep saying audience.
Yeah, you got audience.
So while we wait for them to write what the zodiac sign is, can we show them what we designed for those who have just tuned in right now?
Mm-hmm. Right. So we took this original overlay that we have here, right? This is the OG with the new 3.9 enhancements, and we designed this here, right? So you have a top overlay flying from the top, you have the bottom flying from the bottom, and you have this yellow background behind the camera board overlays flying in from the right. So if we hide everything, you'll see the animation, right? And we had a similar design tonight on ENN.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we did. And Mr. Fuljens, it is 9:45, you know.
Yes.
So we decided we're not hungry, we're good. And my stomach feels really nice.
Okay.
Right now. It is good not to be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
The brain functions a little bit better. Sometimes it's good to be hungry for creativity purposes, you know, sometimes. But I feel good right now and my stomach is on point. But I do have to.
Okay.
I do have to. Wait, what's the sign? Wait, is that a zodiac sign? Oh my gosh. Which one is that? Which one is that?
You asked to have them type in the zodiac signs. So
Yeah, but I don't know which one that is. I don't know which one that is. Is that Aquarius? Oh no, that's not Virgo. Is that Aquarius?
How about
Oh my
this,
gosh,
guys?
silver
Spell it out
lining.
instead. Spell it out, please.
Silver Lining was trying to get fancy.
You asked for that.
Oh, I didn't ask for the symbols, Fuljens Henry. I asked for the zodiac sign.
Yes, I heard. That's what it is, right? I heard the symbols.
A Sagittarius. I did ask. You see, you guys. Thank you for keeping me track. I didn't think I asked for the symbol.
That's what I heard.
Oh shoot. Okay, that's why they're doing it. I'm sorry, you guys. My bad. You see what's happening right now? Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, so that's Sagittarius.
Greg, yes, we have a wardrobe change in between ENN and Building Blocks.
Yes. Okay, so you know what? That leads to the next question. How many of you, when you are live streaming, just sweat more than you sweat when you're working out or when you're out in the sun, like in the backyard planting flowers or like cutting the grass? I don't know why live streaming makes people sweat so much. I don't know. So, yeah. Okay, I know the crab. That's Cancer. Okay.
What is this?
And then
What's Greg's?
Pisces.
What's Greg's?
Correct that's water. Is that a Pisces or is that Aquarius? I know, right, Johnny?
What's Johnny?
I don't know, you guys. I didn't even remember saying show me. Okay, so I said zodiac sign, like
Right.
write it, not necessarily the sign.
Listen, you tell a bunch of content creators, show me your sign. They're going to put up emojis.
Understood. But in my mind, I was like, show me your zodiac sign. Like, type in your zodiac sign. I guess I could have said it that way. You see, this retrograde is over on the 19th, you guys. On the 19th. See, Aquarius. Paul Duncan. Paul, you are. Oh my gosh, you guys are just messing up with me now.
You need the guide.
You guys are just messing with me now.
You need your guide. Greg's Aquarius. Right.
You see, I got Aquarius. Aquarius are really cool, actually.
It has to be the lights. It's not even a temperature. It doesn't have. It's just like the lights on and you just start sweating, right? Because I could be sitting in front of this all day working, no sweat whatsoever, but the moment we start streaming, right?
Yeah, but so if it was the lights, why are we not sweating in our faces?
I mean, I'm sweating a little bit. Like I'm getting shinier up here.
I'm not.
You have the Ana heel lut. So like, yo, guys, if you sweat under Ana heel lut, it doesn't even show. I'm over there sweating my behind off, and you won't even notice. It is like you notice a little bit here over here. The Ana heel lut is the truth. the anti-sweat Ana heel lut.
You guys, it's insane. Like the sweat that happens, I had to figure it out because yes, Aquarius. Oh wow, so there are more Aquariuses here.
Greg
yes,
Aquarius,
it could be pressure.
Aquarius. Johnny is Leo.
Paul's
on the cusp.
Leo. No, I think he's saying he's Leo. He's probably Leo, Sun, Virgo, Moon.
Got you.
Maybe.
Got you.
Virgin, you have the glow. You have the glow.
Yeah, definitely. I have the glow.
You have the glow.
Pressure for sure. There's pressure.
Fuljens. I am Gemini Sun. And Aries Moon and Virgo Rising. So Fuljens has his hands full. Oh my gosh. We don't know about Fuljens because they didn't record his time of birth.
Well, if it was there, this thing is just like not even an ancient relic. Ancient is not even a word to describe it. You can't even read the thing. I don't even know where it is. And then when you go and get your renewed birth certificate, it doesn't have the time there. So how can I get my time? If anyone knows, let me know. Right?
Yeah,
well,
it's hard,
I don't
man.
think the hospital is going to have that information.
No, I didn't have my time, but my mom had the approximate time that I was born. And then an astrologer, right, charted my events that happened in my life. And so my mom said that I was born between 11:30 and 11:45. And then the astrologer, before I told him that, he said, based on your life events, you were born at 11:47. And then from there, I got my chart. Which is the best thing ever, you guys. If you guys don't know about birth charts and all of that good stuff, that's really good.
Paul's on the cusp, he said.
It will tell you about your careers. It will tell you about why you should kind of explore. It will tell you what you should work on. It's just really deep. I told Fuljens and he's like, I want my chart. But anyway, mister, it's going to be 10 o'clock, mister.
Yeah. Time flies when you're in retrograde, huh?
The time is backwards when you're in retrograde, mister. That's why I'm not tired yet.
Johnny, I asked her, and she gave like an approximate also. So been going with, we've been running with that approximate.
No, but Fuljens says to me, I was born closer to night, like at night, right? And I was like, and then I go on doing the chart, the comparison, and it said, stay away from him. And I was like, that's not true. That's not true. So I'm like, what? And I was like, stay away, you guys. But it was just wrong. And I was like, oh my gosh, how can this be? And then his mom goes, well, Fuljens, you were born before school started in the morning. So it has to be around 5 or 6. And then I checked it and it was like, and I was like, that's the time. It was in the year. Yeah, I was about to.
Oh yeah, you're about to.
I'm like, listen, boy, you're cute and all, but nah. And then
Glenda has the time of birth from the 66 years ago birth certificate, man.
you see, oh my gosh, Glenda, that's great.
Wow,
So, Glenda, have you done your birth chart?
that's awesome.
That is great. You know
Yeah.
how great that is to know your birth time. 66 years ago. Paul, do you have your birth time?
Paul one time said that his information is on a slab of rock. You see? You see? What did I just tell you? Oh sure, that's funny.
You know,
that is funny.
it will never fade, man.
know
It
you
will
too
never
well.
fade.
I know Paul too well.
It will never fade. It will forever be there.
That is
Oh
hilarious.
my gosh.
That is hilarious.
You see, so Glenda only sweats ever on her face and on her feet.
Or head.
Her head. Oh no, on her face and Sorry, Glenda. That was actually not even retrograde. That was like I just saw feet. I don't know why I just saw feet. I was like, on your feet, okay. You just get a fan on your feet.
Funny. That's funny. No, yeah, I've never done
Yeah,
that chart.
sweating is not good. You guys sweating on lives. Like I have tried to do the spray on makeup, but then I just chose not to wear makeup. So I wear lipstick and then I just like put a little bit of shiny things in here and that's it. So I'm not gonna sweat. But when Fuljens and I are streaming together, it's just like an
Sauna.
oven,
Yes.
like a sauna. Just I'm like, oh my god, yeah, it's just crazy.
Exactly. Oh man. But no, I'm telling you, but your LUT though, the LUT and the lighting and everything, like you can't it masks the sweat very well.
Yeah. It's anti-sweat.
Anti-sweat
This
LUT by Ana
Anti-sweat
Fuljens.
lot. I'm telling you.
Everyone
is
needs
it.
one of those. Apparently, right? Because a lot of us sweat.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I remember I posted this in the community. I believe it was on Let's Get Live. And then Diana Gladney was like, oh, get a fan. And then Eliseo said that he was sweating too, and he puts powder in his face. And then so there were a lot of advice, but it's like I just want to know the reason why so that I can stop it.
And that must be a really quiet fan so it doesn't pick up in the microphone. Because like I
Right.
wouldn't dare, like, you know, it's like, you know, if it comes to that, like to have the AC on, but you're going to hear the AC. Because like right now, the AC is like right in front of me, like at my feet, like right behind my C-stand where my light is, right? It's right there. So that's always picking up. It's always going to pick up.
Yeah, but when we are in your studio, you turn it on to keep it cold, and then afterwards you shut it off.
Right before we go live, yeah.
Right. But in here, I leave it on.
Right, and we can't hear yours. Yours is
Right.
further away. Like, but mine is like literally right here. It's like less than 6 feet away from me. So I'm not turning that thing on. I'm gonna have to suffer, bite the bullet.
So now that we're talking about this, before we go off, you guys, we keep getting private messages from some of you asking for, you know, it was camera questions or is setting questions and things like that, because you guys see our streams. And one of the questions was about white balancing and making the background look all nice and smooth, you know, the bokeh, and making it look really nice and creamy. Would you guys be interested in like a real quick, I don't know, but it will have to be real quick because we just do graphics here, but on how you can enhance your streams? Would you be interested in that? It will be like, for example, some of the questions that we get is, how do I my colors look off. So it was like, okay, do you white balance your card? What are the settings on your camera? What lens are you using? Things like that. And another thing would be lighting, right? But it would have to be kind of simple lighting questions. Would you be interested in things like that?
So that means we're not going to have the cooking show on this one. We're not going to use this channel because you just said graphics only.
Oh shoot! But you want to do it separate though, right? Don't you, Fuljens?
That will be the Building Blocks cooking episode.
Okay,
Whatever,
so let's
whatever.
do it. Whatever. But I just was trying to be so
That's
we
funny.
know.
Yeah,
but.
no. So we have a few people who are interested in that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. So we will do something like that, where we could perhaps at the beginning of the show just cover that real quick before we get into graphics. So as we plan this out, what kind of things would you guys like to know? Again, we want to keep it simple, and perhaps I don't know how it will develop. We can maybe have pop-ups that will be specifically for that. But then again, we're just brainstorming this idea because we keep getting some great questions from you, and we feel that others will benefit from the answers that we're giving in private.
Right.
So, cooking with Ana and Fuljens, okay.
Cooking with light.
Cooking with light, okay.
Gotta find a way
Listen.
to justify it on this channel.
Right, is that right? The cooking?
Right. We could use Ecamm live text overlays for the show, right?
Yes, the recipe, and we can use the line from the bottom to highlight what part of the cooking we're doing. Right? We can do that.
Exactly. Right. And then
Right,
also
just like
can
we did
use, sidebar animations to show up the ingredients, right? Stuff like that.
Yeah, and if we get really fancy, actually, no, I'm not gonna say this because you're gonna be like, Ana. I was gonna be like, we just highlight the whole thing as we're going through, but no, let's not go there.
What do you mean, like highlight like for instance, like ingredients or steps and whatnot? Yeah, no, that's exactly what I mean.
The instructions, kind of like.
Right. We're gonna have a loaded stream deck to basically manually bring everything in, but
we're gonna
exactly
have to
what I
have
had in
like
mind.
3 stream decks.
That's 3 stream decks. Right. 1 stream deck for camera switching and 1 stream deck for the overlays. 1 stream deck, yeah. But that's exactly what I had in mind. So,
Okay.
It's in
So yeah,
development.
so then we'll prepare something, and if we go by the order of operations, right? You guys, Fuljens, we should do it here before I log off. Remind me. Okay. So if we do it in order of operations, we can do white balancing, right? We can do in general, most people have the Sony. I use a Nikon. I love Nikon. Nikon has its drawbacks in terms of autofocusing, but I just love how different the picture looks and how flexible it is for me. I can do a lot of things with the settings in the camera. And one thing that I mentioned to Fuljens that I want to do that I will think it would be beneficial for you guys to see in terms of lenses is that he uses the Sigma 16. And he has really good lenses though, like side lenses. So I want him to try to use the 24-70 that he has on the same camera, on the Sony that he has, instead of the 16, or have it side by side, because you have more than one camera, Fuljens. So have it side by side, the 16 and the 24-70, and see the picture quality that it produces. Because there's some, I hear a lot of streamers saying, oh, I have it 24-7 and I haven't used it. I just use the 16, obviously because of the wide range it has, right? The range. However, if you don't need that range, you have the space, the 24-7 will produce great images. And so when I see a 24-7 standing on a shelf that it could be used, it's sad to me. So I want to propose this to you, Fuljens.
Yeah, I mean, like I use the 24-70 for recordings, right? but not on this. This is the 6600. I use it on the full frame camera. So I'll use either the A7S2 or the A7 III, right, with the Sigma 2470 for video. But for photography, we'll go with the G Master, right? The G Master, 2470 G Master. It definitely looks great, but I don't know. Like I've tested that out before. Let's say I believe it was, I used the A7S2 with the Sigma 2470. And so let's say I'm on the road. I don't want to break this down. That's what I'm going to take with me on the road, right? Or, you know, if I'm coming over to you and I need to like make some, like, you know, take some Zoom calls or whatever the case may be, that's what I'll use. I'll have to, like, you know,
just
I'll have
a
to
test.
tweak it a little bit. Yeah, no, I know, I'll tweak it a little bit.
Test.
But, you know,
Yeah.
I don't think I've set it up here. So what I can do is I can have that to the side and do like a split screen, you know, but I definitely have to tweak it, you know, do manual white balancing and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's not going to
And
be
that's-
it's not going to be 1.4, it's going to be 2.8.
And it's fine. And
yeah.
it's fine because the 2470 2.8 will be great. This is what I have.
Right.
But do you have the Sigma or do you have the Sony 2470 though?
For video, I use the Sigma 2470. I like that look over the Sony G Master 2470, which is used more for photography. I use that for photography. But for video, for streaming, I would go with the Sigma 2470. So that's the one I'm going to use. I'm going to use that on a full frame camera, which is going to be either the A7 III or the A7S2.
This is my challenge to you though.
No,
I want you to use the Sony though. Like you can use the Sigma as well, right? But I want to see the Sony because the Sony that I have here, the camera that you left, right? It's just
What are you referring to? You're referring to the lens or you're referring to the camera? You're referring to the lens,
the
right?
2470
Right.
with a Sony.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The lens I'm gonna use is the Sigma 2470, not the Sony 2470 G Master. Right. Right.
We will figure that out, but I think it will be great to see because the 2470 that you have, that Sony 2470, I'm not
G-Master.
sure. Okay, the G Master 2470, that I believe will look really good on the streams. We just have to tweak the settings and actually have the lighting nicely and all of that.
Yeah, we'll play around. We'll play around with both. But from
Yes.
experience, like for like whether it's stream recording, I go with the Sigma, but we'll try both.
Yeah. And then we will see we'll see the visual. We're gonna see the output and see what it looks like. But yeah, it's really great. So then we just do that, you guys. We just go in order and we just do camera, right? The first thing, in my opinion, right, is camera settings, and lighting, and then obviously, you know, microphones and things like that. So we can take it that way, and we just go from there. So you guys, anything that you want to know that's kind of simple, send it to us.
Yes.
At anaandfuljens@gmail.com. anaandfuljens@gmail.com. A&A Fuljens @gmail.com.
Wait, anaandfuljens@gmail.com. Listen.
Fuljens live key it.
Yeah.
Okay, use the new pages feature in Stream Deck. Okay.
Yeah. I got some.
Yes, you know what?
Got some stream decking to do.
Is silver lining? I was asking that to Fuljens. I was like, how are we going to switch, you know, in Stream Deck when our hands are dirty? So I was saying I can switch the scenes and you can cook. And he doesn't want to do that.
You can switch the scenes, but you can switch the scenes while you are on camera with me on the show. It's cooking with Ana and Fuljens. It's not cooking with Fuljens while Ana is in the background doing some production.
I will be coming in the bag. I will be like, but it's just gonna get dirty. But if it's your Stream Deck and I can get it dirty, that's fine. But my Stream Deck is not gonna go in the kitchen with food.
That's completely fine. And we could use the Stream Deck Mini also, the mini one.
I take the mini into productions, you know. I want my Stream Deck to stay clean. Unless we can do we can wrap it in saran wrap
We can. I mean, you can still press the buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we got it on. At least I got mine on Amazon, and
Yeah.
mine, you guys, I use it all the time. Like I don't. Every single time I'm going to go live streaming, whatever it is, I white balance. So this is for focusing, and then this side is for white balancing. And I got this on Amazon. This one is Impact, and there's a number here. That's Q.
The part number?
Yes. Your life king.
No, I'm looking up Impact White Balance card.
Oh.
But this you got this a while ago, right? So
Yeah, but it's still it should be there. This is a really good one. QP. I mean Q B as in boy. P as in Paul. Dash G as in Hill. Dash 12.
nothing comes up for that. Like not white balance card. So
I will do it. Glenda, I will look it up for you. Send us an email so we can reply to it. But that's a good idea because then if we say what we're gonna be doing, you guys can get the white balance and then you can white balance it. Again, I have Nikon, is different. Fuljens has a Sony, so he will be able to show you guys the menu for white balancing.
Right.
But the Nikon is so easy, so I'm pretty sure the Sony it will be the same way.
yeah.
Oh, look at this. Okay, Paul added something. Paul, listen. Thank you so much. You're such an amazing moderator.
Yes, Paul. Well, it's
Yeah.
boom, boom,
Glenda.
boom,
Did you find it with that?
all right. So this is a good one. This is a good one that Paul is giving here. How about this, right? Before we head on out.
I know. I'm over here like I gotta go. But you know what? I'm just feeling very nice. Like my stomach is feeling so happy though, you guys. Like it's happy. It's just chilling there like, hey baby, like you good? It's
Oh my gosh. It's just chilling.
Johnny's like, it sounds like you guys need a producer for the cooking show.
Let me try this real quick. Oh, why is it just
Right, we could.
default to me? Hold on.
Wait, which one? Oh, we're not on screen. Oh,
Now I'm bringing this back.
what are you trying to do?
I am going
I do
to
need 30
bring
by
this up on
30
the
or
screen.
60 by 60. Light?
Doing some live keying real quick. Screen share overlay. And let's select.
Teardrop.
Let's select Google Chrome.
You see, like,
Boom.
I'm sweating, you guys can tell. But my hair, look at my hair. My hair is like,
my gosh.
baby, my hair is like, baby girl, you should go to sleep now.
So this is the link that Paul just shared.
Yes. Uh-huh. Wait, is that impact? I have impact, but any I
It's
mean
not
like
impact,
the
but
white
yeah.
balance card is a white balance card.
Right.
So it's good. And I like mine. It's so cute, you guys. I take this all the time in photography or video. So it's so easy to just like close and then to open. And it's just nice. It's cute and compact. Yes, but that is the one we use. I do not wipe. Like sometimes when I am in, if I don't bring it outdoors because it changes so much, I just use the Kelvins and then I just adjust it to the color I want, which you guys can do as well. So we can get into that as well if you want to. Once you white balance it, then you can mess around with the colors, which is what I do. And then also, you know, Ecamm has the camera effects that you can also apply colors to it, tint to it, and make it really nice to your liking.
Right.
And then ultimately you can just create LUTs and bring it into Ecamm. It's really
Right.
flexible.
What size is yours, Anna? Glenda's asking, do I need 30 by 30 or 60 by 60? Yours is like a.
Listen, don't ask me math, you guys. It is like 10 o'clock at night.
No, yours is 30 by 30. That's a 12 by 12, Glenda. The one that Anna has.
This is a 12 by 12?
Is it? What are you doing?
I'm like 12?
So, but that would suffice. It would suffice.
Yeah, it's nice and cute. Glenda, you will like it. And how you will notice it so quick, how when you white balance, how the colors just look so great. Everything just looks, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. I get it.
Right.
And then you can add whatever colors you want afterwards. Yeah.
Right. Noelle, we are going to have our Ecamm graphics shortly at buymeacoffee.com/anaandfuljens. So
yes. For now, what we're doing is we're taking requests. So we are custom making them right now, but we are working on the store that we will have it available and you can just download it. But on Buy Me a Coffee, you can actually go to Buy Me a Coffee now. We have one, and then you can just request what you will like, and then we can create it for you. Yep.
Yeah.
I put the 30 by 30 in my cart. Is that the right size? You should be okay. Oh, that's what you were talking about, Fuljens. Yeah, you should be okay.
Yeah, Glenda, you're good with that. You're good with that. That's 12 by 12. 12 feet by 12 inch by 12 inch. Yeah.
Catherine, listen, it just takes practice. I have a huge reflector. That reflector is 95 centimeters. It's huge. And I just go like, it looks so cool, because I tell the kids when I'm going to photograph, I'm like, you guys watch this. And I opened it and it's like, poof. And they're like, oh, wow. So that's like the biggest icebreaker ever with kids. And even parents just start laughing. And then the other icebreaker, right, is me folding it. It took me a little bit, but now I just fold it as easily as I can fold the white balance card. It's really cool. Just practice. But yes, you guys, this is great. So we are going to come up with technical settings, suggestions, advice on
basics.
Yeah, basics. Basics. We'll see. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for being here. We're going to be here. We always say that we're just going to be here for a little bit, and we just end up like
having fun. The building blocks after hours. So are we going to keep this overlay? Are we going to bring this into our our scenes? Are we using this?
Well, why not? We can save it for when we want to be different.
Right?
I mean, do something different.
Because this can be used for more than comments, right? Because on the end, this is like a comments screen, but this is the original. And then we created this one here. And then if you do not have the border around the top, you can mask the edges around the scrolling ticker, such as this one. Why is it not popping up? Why is the scrolling ticker? Why are you not working on the Stream Deck? Stream Deck is not cooperating, but like this, right? So if you didn't have the border around that top, the mask would fit perfectly. You wouldn't even realize that there was a mask there. Okay. And
always on ENN, you guys, which is the community, Ecamm Life community, and also on YouTube and on LinkedIn, we stream every Monday on ENN, and we design a new overlay almost every Monday, something new that you guys can check it out and see if you like it, and we can just teach you how to do it here, Building Blocks, which is kind of what we did today. So this common screen is a different color. We have it with orange and white, and then we have it the one today, we did it with a different color, and then this one is the same one, but we're just changing the colors,
right?
But it looks different. Like if you went to ENN and checked it out, you would be able to pick it up because you saw this one and we told you. But if you went and then came back and saw this one, you wouldn't be able to tell for real.
Right.
Because the colors are different and it has some borders and things like that.
Right. And we changed our wardrobe.
Yeah. Like, we have to change our wardrobe.
Thank you so much, Glenda. I really appreciate it.
Aw, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, so we're gonna be getting ready, you guys, to go to People of Video. We're going to be streaming for People of Video. We're gonna be doing behind the scenes hosting and talking to their speakers that they're going to have there, and that's going to be behind a paid wall. But the Ecamm Live behind the scenes is going to be available. So we're gonna be showing behind the scenes of the conference, what's going on there, and also of the meetup that's going to be on October 8th on Friday from between 8 and 11. So that's going to be really great. We're all going to be there doing this stuff. Look at us looking all cool there, man.
That's going to be awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Really excited for that.
Yeah. You know what? I have had so many microphones. That was the pot mic I had there. Then I have this one. Then I have the red one. And then I have like 2 others coming that I'm going to test out.
Yeah,
Some people will call me a diva.
The pod mic, because, you don't like to talk close to the mic, or you're like, moving around that much. So the pod mic didn't do you much justice the last time you were using it. Right? But that mic that you have is, the
yes,
one,
because it's so close.
Yeah. But even like, let's say you, like for instance, like, I think like let's say you were like talking like this, like you raise your head above, I remember. And you just like, everyone's like, Ana, something's wrong with your audio. And Ana, you sound so far away. Ana, what's going on?
Yeah, that was not good. I remember just like, but this one I had it like this. So this is the difference, right? So this one I had it like this before. Right. So I had it like this, right? Can you guys notice the difference?
Yes.
Right? So I had it like this before. So I'm like, okay, let me bring it up and make it closer to my speaking thing. Yeah. And then I have it like this, right? So right? That's much better. But then Fuljens wants me to be like this. So he actually wants me to speak this close. I cannot, because then I will just be one like this, right? Or I will have to bring the microphone like this. And then I will have to be so close. And when I'm talking, I'm going to be like...
But the way
I cannot do it.
Okay, yeah, but the way you had it, the normal way, is fine. Your default position is great.
Yeah, I have to find a microphone that it's just available for me.
Yes, yeah. Paul, I'm going to pack.
Yes, we're gonna go do this. Johnny,
Samuel,
bye.
Yes, we're still live. Sammy,
I know this is not a 5-hour stream.
Sammy went live, came back, and then he's like, "What the hell's going on?" Paul likes his SM7B.
Okay, yeah.
You sounded great on the SM7B also.
Yeah, I didn't like it though. You know what? It's not that I didn't like it, you guys. I just have something about me that I don't like having the same thing that everybody else does have. So I have an issue with it. I'm so like, it's not. I try.
Change the cover.
It's still the same mic. It's still the same mic. Fuljens. So I don't know. I have tried to be like, you know what? I'm just not gonna be like. But it's just like in my cells. It's just like no.
Richie likes the hat. That's that black on black.
Yeah, we gave one away today at ENN. Actually, we don't know if Rob chose it.
Rob chose the Beta Bunch.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense that he chose that.
He chose the Beta Bunch.
But if you guys wanna win some nice merch, you guys check out ENN at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We give merch over there all the time.
Yeah, we'll have another one next week.
Yes. All right, my people. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are an amazing, amazing loyal following. We appreciate you so much.
Yes.
And we will be streaming live from People of Video and Ecamm Live. So check it out on the weekend on Instagram.
That's gonna be fun because like we have Ecamm Live YouTube, Ecamm Facebook, and Ecamm Instagram. So who knows? Like, and Katie's gonna be there. So Katie's gonna like, you guys should do this. You guys like, okay,
right. So. And Doc is gonna be there. So who knows what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be catching Doc behind the scenes. I'm gonna be like, what? It's Doc. He knows. I'm like, okay, you guys, we're behind the scenes people. So just make sure, just know that you might be
catch Doc off guard.
Remember they caught on candid camera, kind of a
catch
vibe
him while he's eating his egg roll. Cash dog.
When he comes over, he just eats burgers, I think. And
Right,
pizzas.
right. He's gonna miss his egg rolls and all that stuff.
Right? You see, our fam is like, it's time to go. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here. All right, you guys, see you next Monday if we make it, because we're about to be destroyed on Monday. Right? You're welcome, Devin.
We'll be fine. All right, everyone.
Bye, Paul. Paul, you're so awesome. Thank you so much. All right, bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Peace.